1, 2, 3. A couple of card moves. Hurts a bit. I didn't take Juggernaut, I would have won. I wonder if I have to take 4 here. Sometimes you get attacked for 18 on turn 1 and 2. I don't know. Other times you don't. It's a weird game. Fire potions are good. Take a leg sweep. Hello. How are you? Take 1? Nah. Should have taken 1. My thought was that if this fight gets really bad, I have a fire potion. I don't think it's that bad yet. Good. Finisher iffy here. I'm actually gonna take a choke. Choke is a damage card. That's about all you can say about it. But it is a damage card. If everything that was by chance gave you the worst possible option, you would lose. That is how that would go. It's fine, you can have my gold. Didn't even need it. Did I get off? Ooh. Wait. Wait! It's fine. Got a hard Holy fight for my only question mark. That's, like, a little concerning. Fortunately, it didn't deal me any damage. Would be worse if it dealt me damage. Hard to go super wrong with a backflip here. What? Okay. like Silent probably can do a front flip. These cards are not my dream at the moment. I've got one fire potion. Lagavulin deals me a lot of damage. Gremlinob deals me a lot of damage. Sentries deal me a lot of damage. I don't really want to upgrade any of the cards. Not a great start. The hope is to get a card that deals damage out of this hard hallway fight, and I guess also not die to it. So I also need that. A real thing, maybe? Please? I do have 2 card removes already. Bouncing Plusk is a card that deals more than 0 damage. And Sundial is how we win late game, I guess. I already have a Calculator Gamble upgraded, and I have a backflip. And I have 2 removes. I think question marks. Giant Claws is the Lagavulin fight. I'm okay at this one with Bouncing Flask. Okay, getting out of here. Take the curse. Possible I can't actually fight an elite right now. If I play this, it attacks for 3 more, right? But I block for 8. The fight's never going more than 2 more turns. Okay, I drew pretty well in that floor. Peace pipe. Interesting. Did I already fight this? Like exactly this? That can happen, huh? Are there times where I would hold on using a stack of Omamori? With Cursed Key, you don't necessarily want to use it, because you'd like to be able to open chests instead. It's the main one I can think of. Maybe just remove. I feel like it should be upgraded this at the moment. Yeah, and then we start removing, I think. See what the boss jog is. This entire fight is just play Bouncing Flask multiple times. Still has my money. Probably true. Gamer Dad. Lots of fights might be just play Bouncing Flask. Hopefully we can find things which are slightly stronger than that to do. Should've played leg sweep, not strike. Guardian has a family. I wonder what home life is like. Seems to spend a lot of time in the Spire, right? I'm not in love with these. I think I might be resting a bit too much to take a coffee dripper. Alright, I'm gonna take a coffee dripper. We're committing hard to this peace pipe. It means I want to like preserve health through the act. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guaranteed removes. Alright. I gotta find a way for drawing cards to do something, don't I? You're weak. I'm weak. Probably like everybody else is weak too. Splash damage. Discard enablers do feel like they would be good. Oh fuck. Wasn't looking. Kind of an appealing blade dance. This is really good. I think the deck's going to be small enough that it just doesn't do anything, though. Take a footwork for like time eater. Encouraging that that's a thought I'm having right now. Just wanted a bouncing flask. Bag of marbles. What's the bag of marbles for? I guess in theory I need to block right now. It's for all the marbles. Fair. I guess that makes sense. Still take one more damage. Unreal. I think I meant to take concentrate. Got a sundial. A sundial and a peace pipe. Not finding the cards we need? They are in my deck already. Hey, Crip. Okay, that one's pretty good. Uh... Gomble? Pretty hard for an unupgraded gamble to lead to having too many. Should I just take out well-laid plans? It feels like cowardice. I don't need it, but it does heal me too every fight, I guess. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I do kind of need a card that exhausts or gets out of the way. Oh wait, fine. Am I dead? Tell me the truth, champ. Do I come out of this alive? What I meant a nightmare. I can't do anything with nightmare, it's just stuck in my hand. Wait, did I just hit reflex? I meant to hit calculated gamble. I mean, everything should win, but okay. Oh, maybe I just win right now, actually. The choke part is not very relevant. Like any damage card works here. I have infinite block and energy and card draw. Is Sundial a good relic? It's... yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the simple answer. Stuff's not looking great for our friend the champ right now. 1,000 cuts. I'm gonna take Adrenaline. Seems like a good card. Black Star? I could take Sozu, actually. I want a path for card removes, not elites, right? So... looks like I got a bunch of elites anyway. It's actually a really good act path. 2 campfires and 2 shops. That's 4 more removes. Okay, sometimes need energy for turn 1, yeah. Sam Dog, thanks for the 19 months, appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Another couple of card removes would be nice. Is that Time Eater first? Sure is. Fuck that guy. Boom, 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 boom. Catalyst would be a really easy way to beat Time Eater. We actually don't take Acro Plus because I just need fewer cards total on my deck. Atlas? I think unnecessary. All the money, very nice. Oh, it's Catalyst. Alright, so we take a Catalyst that solves Time Eater. Card remove. It is a little tempting to take a Paper Crane. Also a little tempting to take a Clockwork Souvenir. I guess I don't have a burst, but Nightmare's enough. Against the Heart, I am playing Backflip infinite times. The Heart is not an issue. Paper Crane and Clockwork Souvenir kind of do a similar thing. like realistically, how this deck works. Let's do the swan. I do this, actually. It's kind of a good war paint. Eat. Deep Breath does make your deck shuffle. So does every other card in this run. Which is next remove? 125, I want to say. I don't know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Well, it's actually 0 because it's from a campfire, but I custom myself a remove with my purchases. Thanks, well-laid plans. One piercing whale's not, like, unreasonable. Doesn't do that much. So if these hit me and give me wounds, it is kind of bad. Got a fire potion. I could use a fire potion here. I think probably I'm just fine. I think when I upgraded the second calculated gamble with war paint, that got quite a bit better. Why does Reptomancer have so many daggers? I think some people just like knives. Not the weirdest hobby you can have. Our choke and bouncing flask are both important in this stack. Like there are 3 cards that matter in this deck. I hope Reptomancer does get guns. Look at this. Just wouldn't take it that much work to have a little bit more muscle definition than that. Lantern's actually kind of good. Not a lot of cards left to remove. Deck would be smoother with a tactician. Huh? Oh? Maybe. Issue with adding more cards is you have to draw them. I wouldn't hate an easy way to block. Playing backflips is going to be a pain. Three more adrenaline plus. I would accept 3 more adrenaline plus. Yeah, okay, that would be fine. Do you have those on hand, or what's the delivery schedule looking like for those? Not sure how I can generate more than 2 block per card played on average. I can play backflip, and then I can play backflip again. I can also play leg sweep, which generates 11 block per card on average. Shuriken is here to help. Thank you, Shuriken. I guess there's not much reason to go to this shop, huh? Neutralize is kind of sweet with Shuriken, though. It's okay. I've removed every card that was in my starting deck. Going hot cross, C26 lands. And I defeat Time Eater. Very easily. I have these 2 cards, like. Shuriken popping off. Game is pretty sweet. I am a Slay the Spire fan. I got a ball bank. Would that have actually given me enough if I card removed here? I don't know. Probably not. You're welcome, Cotty. I sure targeted the one that isn't attacking me first. That's just kind of like unnecessarily irresponsible. Is a little bit disrespectful, yeah. Oh, man. Oh. City Lightning, thanks for the 6 months. I'm gonna tell YouTube Jorbs that you said hi. He's your favorite Jorbs? Holy shit. You come in here to my house, say something like that? Wow. I'll let him know you said hi. Thanks for 22 months. Gotta recall. Is it true that clocks create time? The time eater. That sounds true. If someone told me that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I believe you. It's PS button! Sure. By time eater. It's definitely impossible to mess up Catalyst there. I think if you do, you can still just win with Bouncing Flask, probably. You Stygian Lightning! Better not Nightmare while 8 pounds. Wait a second. I shouldn't have done that? What a disaster. This is currently deterministic, right? Yeah, this is deterministic at the moment. There are probably states from which it is not deterministic. I have my entire hand in my hand, except for one card, but I have double calculated gamble and a reflex. Fun one. Removing choke, unfortunately. Feels kind of bad. Removing choke and leg sweep? Leg sweep and remove is kind of bold. It looks right though. None of the remaining enemies have legs. Is it true? Does seem like an important consideration. Oh no! Wait, what's a triangular number for 9? 45? I think it's okay. I didn't mean to kill you, my friend. Friend, it's a class struggle. We're on the same team. Antelope, how are you? It's unfortunate that removing choke makes the Act 4 elite fight so miserable. Oh, medkit. It's kinda neat. could take one piercing well to take 0 damage from the heart. Tactician is good here. I have infinite energy and instead I could have one more energy. I don't know, it doesn't seem that good. Unupgraded backflip. I might actually like actively not be able to remove unupgraded backflip, but sure, I don't know. Why? Why would I do that? If you are playing a deck that wins by drawing infinite cards, like this deck, you should not remove the cards in the deck that draw cards. That is not the goal. To remove, what, one more card or something? People always think that these infinites take a long time, but like, if you were playing a regular deck and you just got to play Bouncing Flask every 5 seconds, would that really make the fight take longer than it did? If you didn't? Probably not. I've still not successfully lost his Watcher. Taking infinite turns isn't cool? Shit. Oh, come on. Alright, the heart. There's no sun in the Spire, is it true? I could take a deflect. It doesn't even speed up blocking, I don't think. How can you get better at building your defect decks? Learning how to use recycle to make infinites is a big thing. Static Discharge is a pretty big card that isn't immediately obvious how to use it. Could have gone for the fabled 3.5 turn kill. True. I think it's okay. Why does the Sundial interaction work out? The two procs are when you shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile and when you run out of cards in your draw pile. Those are the two procs that are happening. Like, I'm running out of cards in my draw pile twice, kind of. The first time, and then on the second card I draw. I run out of them here when I draw that one, and then there's one card in my draw pile, and I draw it, and I run out of them again. It would be weird if the relics like behave differently while being in the game still. I'm so used to exactly the way that they're coded. Does it command and just kill the heart? I could have done that for the entire run. Like, at the start of the run, I could have consoled myself into the heart fight and then used console commands to kill it. Does the heart remember previous fights? Probably not. Probably not. Calculated gamble, flex shuffles 3 times. I think that's dependent on some stuff. Like that shuffled twice. Like if you have one card in your draw pile when you do it, then it works. I can't weaken it. Oops. Last time I learned something new about the game. I feel like I learn new stuff pretty regularly. There's a lot of stuff in the game. Having more backflips doesn't actually make my deck better, unfortunately. It means they don't shuffle as much anymore. I only get one shuffle every time I play one, so I have to use Calculated Gamble to get the rest of the energy. But Calculated Gamble is also only one shuffle. Wait, how does this even work? So every time I play Calculated Gamble, I can play 2 backflips, I believe. Alright. GG! I did not take much damage for the last half of the run or something. Now I surpassed 10,000 hours in the game. Steam says 9,868. I forgot to discard the fire potion. Don't worry, you can do it on the screen too. Boom. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, I'll be right back.